What up? What up? What's going on? Let's get this shared up real fast before we get started. Yes, sir. Hopefully, you all had a good day yesterday and things of that nature. Let's post this up here. Bang. Let's post this up here. Bang. Right. Looking good there. Okay. Rewind it back. Share it up real fast. Yeah, hopefully, y'all had a good day. And let me see. Okay, take this down. I got some plays. I got some plays all over the place, but damn, man, I probably got to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. Let me check X real quick. I don't know how much I really, really, really love these plays, but there's a bunch of plays on the board. Right, pushing me into same game parlay mode. Yeah, there. We're definitely in that. We in that. We in there. We in there. All right. What's up? What's up, Latrell? What's going on, my man? What's happening? Uh, it's a lot of plays on the board that I like, man. Straight up, straight up. It's a lot of plays. Say going boards. I didn't like it, man. I didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't. I didn't record it. If I would have recorded, you would have. I would have said I didn't like it. I wonder what Anthony Davis did. I didn't. I didn't even check that game. Let me see. Uh, what did Anthony Davis did? I liked Anthony Davis a little more. I just. Yeah, I liked Anthony Davis a little more. I just felt like he can't really guard Anthony Davis, man. Uh, yeah, that's what I liked. I didn't get a chance to bet it. I missed one bet yesterday that I really really wanted to get in there. I missed it. Also, Reeves had a double double, and damn, LeBron almost had a triple double. Damn, they was balling, man. Damn, they was balling that game. Rockets still won that game. Wow, wow. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so that's fine. Hold on, let me see something. Let me share this thing up one more time somewhere else, man. Share this up again. All right, let's get to it, my guys, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So it's some nice spots on the board today. Straight up, it's some nice spots on the board today, and um, I just I can encourage you can't encourage you enough to bet straight, man. You got to bet straight. That's major key. That's major key. You know what I'm saying? Straights they pay the bills, but we do got about 9 games, and it looks pretty good, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 9 games looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. A couple teams on the back to back, but it is what it is. First things first, we starting out with this Portland Trailblazers and Detroit Pistons game. Like I told you guys the last time, right? What you see is what you get from this Portland team. They got 5 or 6 guys that's going out there doing doing what they need to do night in and night out. We're doing what they do night in and night out. First thing first is Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons been balling, right? So Anthony Simons, Scoot Henderson, and Shaden Sharp, they're gonna come out there and do what they're gonna do, right? So big kudos, shout out to Anthony Simons for right now. The minutes is there in the absence of Jeremy Grant has been looking good. 28, 23, 25, 22. 4 threes are more a better made in 4 straight games. Prior to this here, he went through a little stretch with his 2 games. Then he was hitting his three again, right? So he's taking double digit 3-point attempts at the end of the day, right? So damn, you said the volume low. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me scoot up or something, man. I supposed to got busy and fine tuning my mic, but damn, damn, damn. Let me see something. If it ain't one thing, it's another, you know? Let me see something, though. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hopefully, it's turn it up on OBS. Turn my OBS up. Shit, I don't fucking know how to do that shit. Let me see. Audio input. Okay, it's up. No, you know what? It's up. My slider's up. Audio input, audio output, and mic auxiliary is up. I can mute it. Hmm. All that shit up. Let me see. I'm good. Y'all show? Okay. All right. Well, damn. All right. We'll see what's happening. Hopefully I'm good. Hopefully I'm good. All right. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Since I'm sitting so close to the damn mic. All right. All right. Damn. Where was I? So, yeah. So, I didn't bet this, but I went right back to the well on eight. Right. I went right back to the well on Aiton. I just couldn't let them do me like that. You gotta have a short memory. You gotta have a short memory, man. In some of these spots. Right now, Aiton is questionable, but you gotta have a short memory in some of these spots here. So Aiden did redeem himself with the double double and the 13 points. Remember, I took the rebounds and I took his double double. Whatever the case may be with that. But at the end of the day, Avija, Simons, Aiton, Sharp, Henderson, Kamara, these guys, I bet. These guys going out there doing what they gonna do, man, straight up. And at the end of the day, as I'm looking at this line right here, Detroit Pistons -6 with Asur Thompson. It was 6.5. With Asur Thompson questionable now. These early illness questionable tags are not good. Are not good, right? And that was what, an hour ago, 51 minutes ago. So these early questionable tags are not good. And like I said, me personally, if I'm betting this game, probably, right? I don't bet too many games. It probably would be moneyline parlays and plus the six. I mean, not parlays, moneyline parlays, but plus 194 look real juicy right now. And then even the plus six. But I don't bet too many games, right? I got another one, but if I had to bet this game, it would be Portland or nothing. Probably plus the six. It would probably be Portland or nothing. And then that six is juiced up, right? Starting to get juiced up. It's a -112 right now. So, Portland, I want to say Portland coming off a win versus Milwaukee. We'll get to Milwaukee in a second. But right now, long story short, here, it's the same game parlay atmosphere for me. Because at the end of the day, Avicii continues to smash, right? Um, 19 points. We pointed this out. 18 rebounds and assists, 14 rebounds and assists right there, right there. But at the end of the day, he continues to smash. his PRAs and things like that, right? And then, like I say, Anthony Simons, he's just been on one right now, right? 41 minutes versus Milwaukee, got busy. 5 for 12 for 3, 8 assists, whatever the case may be with that, 28, 23, 25, 22. So, and then you look at, I'm telling you, Shaden Sharp, like I said before, he's going to come out there, he's going to get his 15 plus shots, right? No matter what, right? He's going to get his 15 plus shots, and they're keeping that core together, right? They're keeping that core together right now. So, um, and then you got Aiden, right? As long as Aiden stay out of foul trouble, that's what he'll have to do. I can see instances where at least hitting his rebound prop. He stood out there for 34 minutes. Just need to stay out of foul trouble. I think this could be a good game. I think this could be a good game. On the Detroit side, we know what can happen here. Now, like I said, Thompson just popped up with the injury, with the sickness tag. Now, Hardaway Jr. still ain't been doing shit, but I can see instances where Hardaway Jr. could probably get up for this one. Over the course of the season, let me see, 3 pointers made here. Uh, Take a look at that real fast. I'm using Game Day Insights right now. So over the course of the season, Portland to the shooting guard has given up uh, the most threes, right? That's over the course of the season. That's just over the course of the season, and it don't mean he's gonna go out there and smash either, right? But at the end of the day, that's what could happen. Now, over the course of the last 4 weeks, Portland top three versus the shooting guard, giving up 3 pointers there, um, and the last 2 weeks. Um, Portland's they're getting a little bit better, but they still top 10 and giving up the threes. And Detroit is right there as well. So Anthony Simons and shit like that. Overall giving up the threes. Last 2 weeks, Portland is top four. And how about the last over the course of the season? How about that? Over the course of the season, to the three ball, Portland and Detroit, right there, right? So this is one of these games, like I said, it's always good to know concentrated usage, to have concentrated usage. Therefore, you know where what is coming from, right? So with both of these teams, we know where it's coming from. The star lineup for this Portland team is solidified, right? Then you got and then it's kind of like I'm kind of like trying to figure out if I even want to bet on anybody's rebounds because Kamara, he got right back in the rebound category last game. He hit a 6. So you'll get a solid 5 on prospects if you want. And then you're going to have some decent rebounders out there. Avija, Aiton, Kamara. On the Detroit side, you're going to have Cunningham. No, not Cunningham. Duran, Harris. And if Asura Thompson goes, you have Thompson out there. So it does seem like it's shaping up to be a good same game parlay. And what I mean, concentrated usage, I mean on both sides of the ball. On Cunningham, we know what he's going to do, right? He's going to take 20 shots or better, right? I love this matchup for him. Beasley, he's here to shoot the three, taking 10 threes or more, and he's averaging 10 threes plus attempts. And then Tobias Harris, he jumped in the 3 point category as of late. And then in the absence of in the absence of in the absence of um, damn, what's that boy? Jaden Ivey. The last 2 games, he's had at least 13 shots or better. He doesn't he's averaging over 13 shots right in his last 2 games, and then he's averaging a double double in his last 2 games, right? So he's gonna have to take more shots in that starting lineup. He's the veteran over there, and it is what it is, right? So Tobias Harris's points sitting at a 14 and a half. Something that you could probably take a look at. I don't know if I'll look at him for rebounds, but he's definitely going to have to try to put the ball in the basket, right? So it's so many players that we can use right here. Truthfully, I don't know which really one that I really want to stick with. Um, Cade Cunningham, his points. I mean, I would definitely look at. Truth be told, I would probably definitely look at. I mean, from a point standpoint, I would have to look at Anthony Simons, right, at 21 and a half, and I would have to look at Cade Cunningham at 25 and a half. It's probably a pick your poison type of thing there. Like I said, Tobias Harris at 14 and a half. Uh, Tim Hardaway Jr. will be at 12 and a half in a minute. And you can also look at Tim Hardaway Jr.'s threes. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Tobias Harris gave him 3 or 4 threes last game. He knows he has to pick up the slack, right? So taking a look at, he's hit 2 threes or better in 3 straight games, right? So you're gonna get value. Probably gonna get value on his. Probably be the last day you can get value on Tobias Harris threes here. Tobias Harris plus 100 to 1.5 threes. And if you go up into 3 threes for him, you'll get that at a what? About a plus what? Plus three something? Let's see. Kay Cunningham, I mean Tobias Harris plus three something for 3 threes. Not saying not saying you have to go there, whatever the case may be or whatnot, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right? His PAs. So, like I said, this game here shapes up for a decent same game parlay, if you ask me. And I think the dogs could be barking in this spot here. At least that six. That six looks kind of sexy there. So we'll figure. I mean, just take what you like. You know what I'm saying? Take what you like. Um, I'll tell you what I'm getting ready to do. I haven't pulled I haven't pulled the trigger on any play from this game. Man, I might. I'm this close to taking Anthony Simons points, and then I might take his points and his threes. But I might have to go ahead and make me a bankroll builder or something like that, or plus 100. I just I just plus 200 or something like that. I just like that game. Another game that I do like with concentrated usage here, at Philadelphia Suns at Phoenix 76ers here, right? So what do we know? I want to say, first of all, we got 223 over under in this spot. Nurkic should be back. Now Nurkic should be coming off the bench, and I heard Bradley Beal will be coming off the bench, right? So he said, I'm learning you look for the line that fits the player stats, all about finding the right lines. So yeah, finding the right lines, the weaknesses, and pace. It's just a lot of things that factors into that, right? Minutes equal opportunity any given time, any day. So, those, the guys that's going to be out there, the people that's going to give you the chance, man, that's going to give you that chance, right? You know what I'm saying? Beasley, he's taking over 10 threes a game. He's going to give you a chance to hit that 3.5. If he don't, if you don't, it is what it is. Kamara, yeah. So like I was saying, um, I mean Avija, Kamara, um, you're gonna have some rebounders out there, right? On prospects, you can get Kamara's rebounds at 5, right? I'm looking at the lines, and then you got Azur Thompson out there, which he might not play. Tobias Harris. There's some good rebounders out there. There's gonna be some decent rebounders out there. Jalen Duran. I don't know what to do, bro. I do not know what to do. I don't know what to do in that sense. I couldn't talk you off of it though, Latrell. If you wanted to get to him, I couldn't talk you off of it, man. Straight up, he gonna be out there, and that's all you can ask for at this point. For him to be out there. Well, another thing that I did notice was um, Jalen Duran. His minutes are coming down a little bit, and that could be, that can help out somebody like Aiton in the rebound category. Three of his last 4 games, he's played 20 minutes, 27, 25, or 23. I would like to see Jalen Duran around the 28 to 30 minute mark, but and he's clearing the way for somebody like not clearing away, but him and Isaiah Stewart, they splitting reps and things like that. Even though he is the better rebounder than Isaiah Stewart, but Isaiah Stewart is another rebounder you got to look out for on this team. So at the end of the day, I don't know if I'll get there. I don't know if I'll get there. It won't be on the main ticket. I'll tell you that it won't be on the main ticket. But I couldn't talk you off of it. If you wanted to get there, be my guest. 3.5 point favorites here. Philadelphia 76ers. Now, like I was saying, Nurkic will probably be coming off the bench. Um, Beal will probably be coming off the bench. I think that's an okay thing for them. I think that's an okay thing for them. You know, Bill will probably be a closer, something like that. This team is getting back healthy. I see Grayson Allen was back. Those are things that you need to take into consideration. Knowing your personnel is major, major key. Knowing who's out there, knowing who's going to take minutes from what. So, um, what do we know, right? We know Kevin Durant and Booker. They've been murdering their rebounds and assist props, right? They've been killing that at least the last two games. Now, I did make a play on this game. I didn't put a lot on it, but why not, right? Uh, I took the over 29 and a half at plus money for Joel Embiid. Didn't put a lot on it. Let's it is what it is, but we know who he is, what he does, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, I took the over 28 and a half for Joel Embiid. That's the only thing that I. Where is he? Oh, there it is. That's the only thing that I got from this game. Wait a minute. I got 28 and a half at plus money. I think I got 29. Or it was probably 29 and a half at plus money. I do see instances where I think he's gonna have to score, and he's questionable. So one thing I will tell you, if you think for any reason he's not gonna be able to go or whatever the case may be, I suggest you jump on Tyrese Maxey's points and or threes like right away. Kelly Oubre is questionable. Keep an eye out on that news, and then Paul George is playing better. I mean, a number like this is criminal. Was criminal like 2, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So 16 and a half points. He is playing the third fiddle. Um, another team where we know the usage is coming from, concentrated usage, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Paul George. And then your Kevin Durant, your Devin Bookers, Bradley coming off the bench. We got a nice number for Tyus Jones at 9.5. I can see instances where he's getting there too. I love the matchup for Tyrese Maxey because when you're looking at the backcourt, Tyrese Jones is food. I mean, Tyus Jones is food. Bradley Beal, no D, right? So it is what it is. I want to take a look at the assist prop um, for Devin Booker, sitting at 6.5. I couldn't talk off of that either. But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you can. This is another same game parlay atmosphere. Stick to the highest usage players, the regulars, and take them for what they do. Right? I can't talk you off anything here. I'm not I shouldn't I'm not even gonna go through this game like that. Right? Another same game parlay game. Another same game parlay atmosphere, right? If you're trying to get you a plus 200 or something like that, I think it's viable. You know what I'm saying? You can get you one out of here. I took the points for Joel Embiid at 29 and a half at plus money. Okay, let me put that up there, right? Kevin Durant, this game could actually can definitely pop off because Paul George he can't take no back seats. You need to step up. Tyrese Maxey, yeah, all these guys need to step up. So I would like to see this game go crazy today, right? I wouldn't mind. Philly favorite in this one. That's I ain't gonna say I don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't know how, but it is what it is, right? I took the Embiid points there. Orlando Magic and New York Knicks here. This is the third meeting between the two. So at the end of the day, we're gonna, it's just it is what it is, right? We got an over under 210 in this spot. Orlando Magic just keep getting hit with the injury bug, man, and that's terrible for them right now. But they got 12. They 12.5 point dogs here. I can't fuck with it. I can't mess with it, right? So, um, looking at a prop here, y'all know what I did. Y'all know what I did already. It's been a wagon. So you gotta live with it and you gotta die with it. I love my rebounds and my assists, props and stuff like that. I took the Bataze at over 10.5 at plus money. I started to take the double double, but I didn't. So I did that, right? Cole Anthony. Here's the guy that I really want to talk about here. Um, I, I mean, here's the thing with Cole Anthony. He should have the green light for sure. the green light for sure, and he can go under this number, or he can two times this number, right? He can give you 8 points, or he can give you 30. That's just who he is, right? So if he comes out there cooking, then it is what it is. A lot of people are gonna get frustrated or been getting frustrated with the Silva without with the about the inconsistencies, but he's a rookie. He's this team is so injury riddled that they looking for offense. They thirsty. Wendell Carter, man, when the matchup is right, you got to take it, right? I wouldn't say the matchup is right now, but I mean, would I take the under? No. Am I betting this right now? I sprinkled on it, but I'm not a play that I'm giving out, right? But I did sprinkle on it. I ain't even gonna lie. I sprinkled on the 8.5. Man, I mean, just looking at his patterns, Wendell Carter's patterns, looking at his patterns, versus versus the good teams, he just ain't been getting that right. And then, I mean, his minutes are all over the place. 19 minutes here, 18 minutes here, 34 minutes there, right? 27, 17, 15. His minutes are all over the place, even when they injury riddled like they are right now. Versus the New York Knicks, he played 17 minutes. He gave them 2 points. And then the other game, he played 27 minutes and he gave him 2 points, right? So I don't know, man. So I need Wendell. I need this 10 shots, Wendell Carter, not seven. This 15 shots, Wendell Carter. He's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games, but come on, bro, or the coach, whatever, man. Get this guy some shots, cause y'all gonna need it. Not an official play. I played it though. It's not an official play though. Karl Anthony Towns' number was at 12 and 22 and a half. I mean, Goga Batadze is a really good defender. It's a pretty good defender. But if you want to get to this number for Karl Anthony Towns, I could never talk you off of that number, man. I mean, where is he? Hmm. Where's Karl Anthony Towns? I think it was 22 and a half. Let me see if we got any news out real quick here. I don't see anything. I know he was questionable. I know he was questionable, right? I knew he was questionable. Let me refresh this. Okay, well, that's something that we need to take a look at, right? Let me come over here to Outlier. Let me pull up Karl Anthony Towns. So, what books do they have this line at? So they're not showing FanDuel's lines, but everywhere else is 22 and a half. What up, fam? What's up, famo? What's going on, famo? But everywhere else is 22 and a half, right? Yeah, it definitely got the mix of a blowout. Everywhere else is 22 and a half. So, but keep an eye on the Karl Anthony Towns news, man. He is questionable, so we'll see. Uh, FanDuel is pretty quick with their little news and shit like that. But I still think he plays, but he's questionable. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right? Who knows? Um, hmm. But I'm not even gonna go into convulsions about this New York Knicks players. I mean, this Orlando Magic team is not. They just man, it's a shame what's happening to their season right now. They do fight hard. They do fight hard, but I can't recommend anything here, right? 12-point favorites. I can't recommend anything right here, man. I can't lie, right? I can't lie. But I did take the rebounds for Goga there. Did I put that up there? Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, that 22 and a half is kind of weird-ish, right? So, uh you better if you want it, you better get it now. If you want it, Goga is a decent defender though, but if you want it, you better get it now. Um, Cole Anthony under PRA, it's definitely doable. But like I said, Cole Anthony can give you 15, or he can give your ass 30, right? It's just one of those. It could be one of those days, right? It could be one of those days. Um, Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors. We got an over under of okay. I wish it would load up for me. Okay, we got an over under of 229 in this spot, right? So Milwaukee, right? They slept walk through that Brooklyn game, right? Brooklyn beating the shit out of them, right? Then then they slept walk through the Portland game. Portland went in there and beat their ass at home, right? Now they go on road to Toronto Raptors, right? I'm telling you this right now, right? I mean, I don't know, man. Shit. I don't bet a lot of games, bro. But between the first game, the Portland game, and this Toronto Raptors game, I can only look towards the Toronto Raptors if I'm betting this game, right? I'm just the 7.5, at least that 7.5. But the way the Milwaukee Bucks been playing, man, I just don't know. And then I looked at the numbers, last two games, Toronto. Oh, excuse me, Toronto did get them one of these games. So for tremendous value, like at plus 245 or this minus seven and minus seven, or this plus 7.5. I mean, I lose every day, B. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So I might end up taking that 7.5, right? So let's get to what we're trying to. Let's talk about this. So we're gonna look at right now. This is game day insights for those who don't know, and we're gonna look at defensive first position, right? And we'll take a look at the point guards. We can look at both of these guys at the same time because neither one of these guys I'm not a fan of neither one of these guys' defense, right? And they're gonna go at it because these guys got egos, right? If you get quickly and you get and you got damn Lillard matched up, you're probably gonna have to start a fire, right? So we're gonna see, right? Because hey, you go out there, if these players got egos, you go out here, schooling me, I got to school you, or so vice versa. So first and foremost, we're gonna look at the threes, right? This is on the season. Um, for versus the point guard position here, Toronto's giving up the most threes to the point guard position. Milwaukee ain't far behind. Okay, uh, we can look at the assists. Um, Toronto, Toronto points. Let's go look at the points. On the season, Toronto's giving up the most points, followed by Milwaukee. Right, whenever Dame is in there, point guards love to put the score. So it is. So we got the top two teams on the season. It's on the season now, right? On the season, they're giving up the points here, and both of these guys can give up threes and da 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 da. Um, Now I'll keep it looking at the assists. That's because lately. Now let's go to lately. How about the last 4 weeks? Last 4 weeks, lately Toronto has been giving up assists as of late, right? They're giving up the second most assists, and Toronto's giving up probably the most threes to the point guard position as of late. Now, as of late, Milwaukee has gotten better. They down here. They're down here. They've gotten better. I give it to them. They've gotten better. Milwaukee has gotten better, but some players are just good at basketball, right? So sometimes you got to throw that shit out the window. But that's the last 4 weeks. Last 4 weeks, here's what Toronto's been doing. They pretty much been green versus power point guards, right? Just about giving up everything. I could bring it into the last 2 weeks. It's probably as far as I go. Last 2 weeks, and then boom, right? So not particularly looking at Dame, me personally, for rebounds, but points, assists, potential assists, 3 pointers made going up, 3 pointers attempts, right? So it is what it is, right? So over the course of the season, we can rewind it back. We can go take a look at the shock chart or whatever the case may be, because I did not look at this earlier. Now, looking at Toronto, right? Catch and shoot 3 point attempts. Toronto, uh, they're in the green. These are attempts. So they're in the green on attempts and the green on attempts for corner threes and above the break threes. Paint points, they're in the green. fast break points, they're in the green, and second chance points, they're in the green, right? So at the end of the day, um, Toronto, mm, I mean, the pull up three, like whatever, right? They like olive green in the pull up, but it's Dame, right? So all the other 3 point kind of, long story short, it could be some trouble. It could be some trouble here, right? Um, it could be some trouble. That's on the season. Have these teams gotten better lately? Probably so. Let me see. Where's Milwaukee? Okay. So let's take a look at lately real fast. I do want to see how about the last 4 weeks with this shot chart here. Toronto. So Toronto, the last 4 weeks, the saga continues, right? At least in the three catch and shoot 3 point attempts and corner 3 point attempts, olive green above the break, olive-ish green. Paint points are high, right? Really high. The last really high. They're like 5 points more than anyone else at paint points in the last 4 weeks, right? That's crazy, right? How about the last 2 weeks? Let's see something. You know that's Giannis land. Giannis land. So last 2 weeks they even went up, but at the end of the day, these are some teams in the last 2 weeks that's giving it up, right? So Toronto's still right there. Last 2 weeks, Toronto catch and shoot 3 point attempts, corner 3 point attempts, above the break 3 point attempts, yada yada yada. So um, all of those are just attempts, right? I have to point those out sometimes because you take attempts and then you convert them over with players that you think can make those attempts. And then you might get yourself a winner, a bet, or whatever the case may be. So long story short, I think when Emmanuel quickly and and Dane can get together, and they can probably, if one gets to cooking, one the other gonna try to cook. Now, this Toronto Raptors team, I expect the pace of this team to be pushed up from over the course of the season. Now, because Isaiah quickly, and his last name speaks for itself. Quickly, that he's gonna push the pace. And then he's been dropping dimes. What's gonna bring assists down for people like Scotty Barnes, right? Which I was thinking about taking the under assist for Scotty Barnes. His line sitting at not 5.5. I really like his rebounds, right? You can rebound on this Milwaukee team if you're a good rebounder, and on this Boston team as well. But we'll get to that another day. But taking a look, I do want to take a look at the pace here. Um, nope, it ain't tracking. Um, it's general advanced. So I haven't looked at pace in a while. So Memphis Grizzlies number one, Atlanta, Chicago, Washington. Okay, Toronto, Toronto. Okay, Toronto. So Toronto. Okay, so they're moving on up now. Quickly, probably moving the pace the last 2 games, but it is what it is, right? So, um, I couldn't talk you. You're gonna get a good number for his assists. You're gonna get a good number for his assists. And then Damian Lillard, neither one of these guys assists. I couldn't talk you off of it. You're gonna get a +7. I mean +126 for his assists. I couldn't talk you off of it, right? Like I said, I'm leaning towards the under assist for Scotty Barnes. I couldn't talk you off Dame Lillard assists and rebounds. I didn't bet it, but I like Yakapurto rebounds, and if I'm taking Yakapurto rebounds at 9.5, I'm taking them at plus money for a double double. And Scotty Barnes rebounds, you can also look at his double double, but Scotty Barnes can land on 9 rebounds, bro. So, but like I said, just taking a look at quickly here, um, he's been picking up the pace for this team, like I said, and then his minutes has not they was not dropping off or nothing like that, right? It was not dropping off. Like he's got 14 and 11 assists, 11 versus Orlando, 14, 15 versus Brooklyn. The minutes for him 32 and 33. Potential assists. Now right here, he had 11 assists on 11 potentials. He was dropping dimes, and his teammates was handling their business, right? But then he had 15 assists on 19 potentials. 15 assists, you definitely want to see a little bit more potentials than that. But he got the conversion, so it is what it is. But like I said, his assist rate is 6 right now. You could get it on some books at 6.5. I don't know where this is at, but it's got to be juiced up. Bet MGM, DraftKings minus 140, Underdog, Bet 365, and Caesars. They'll all be 7.5 in a little while. The best number you're going to get is on Bet MGM at 6.5. You know, and then I do want to talk about Scotty Barnes, where I think that Barnes, you could probably take a under assist for him and maybe over rebounds for him or points plus rebounds. And keep an eye out on RJ Barrett's status because he hadn't played in a while. So Scotty Barnes got nine rebounds better in 3 straight games. Assist prop for Scotty Barnes. Um, it's down, right? So Quickly's been back in the last 2 games, but lately his assists been down. So his assists sitting at 5.5. I lean towards the under there. That's another play that you could probably take a look at there. I do lean towards the under there. I would imagine you could look at his points plus rebounds, points, or just individual rebounds, and then you could probably get 10 rebounds for him if you think he can get there. You could probably get 10 rebounds for him at good plus money. 10 rebounds probably plus 150, plus 135, right? So, it's a lot here. Milwaukee Bucks, concentrated usage. We know where we're going to get there. Dame. We're going to get the Dame, ABC, Bobby Porter's thing going on there. Middleton, you could probably look at him for rebounds, assists, but I'm a little bit down on Middleton right now. Watch you go out there and clown, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking at, man. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything here. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything here. Threes for Dame, points for Dame, points. Dame's points sitting at a decent number as well for somebody, at what 23 and a half. I couldn't talk you off of that number, and then you got Emmanuel quickly at 18 and a half. I don't know, right? I don't know. I don't know. You guys got, whatever you said. What I think about his PRA quickly, it's doable, or points plus assists, or individual assists, or individual points, or threes, right? Because looking at the 3 lines here, I might end up playing quickly's threes and Dames 3.5 there, quickly 2.5 at plus money, plus 124. I don't know, right? I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be an interesting game. I want to take Kid Quickly's assist so bad, man. I do. What you gonna get for 10 assists for him? Man, I want something telling me I want to take this assist so bad. And if you thinking, uh, that's rebounds. What is this 10 assists? If you thinking now, 10 assists quickly plus 320. Now, if you thinking about dogs, bro, if you're thinking about dogs, you got to come take a look at per performance doubles. I'm thinking about dogs in this game, Toronto Raptors, and I'm thinking about the dogs in the Portland game. So if you like Ben, you think they're gonna win or whatever case may be, the underdogs they always higher, right? They always higher. 20 points in the win, plus 480 for quickly. Um, Scotty Barnes, 3 threes in the win. I won't be betting that. Triple double, Scotty Barnes, 30 plus 3,500. 8 assists, 25 points in the win, plus 720 for Barnes. Where's some of those quickly numbers at? Manu quickly, 8 assists in the win, plus 480. That's some shit what it takes to win. And then when you do these, when you bet these, you bet something that what it's gonna take to win. You know, 18 points in the win for Jacoperto. He's just coming off a 25-point game, but whatever, right? 12 rebounds in the win looks kind of interesting for Jacoperto. I think, you know, looks kind of interesting. Not saying I'm gonna bet any of these, but also always, always revisit them when you're getting ready to bet an underdog. Visit them. Uh, Indiana Pacers, Brooklyn Nets. I just want to get the injury news in this game. What you see is what you get. Took the 8.5 assists for Tyrese Halliburton last game. he hooked us. Um, I ain't gonna lie. I went right back to the well. You know, not an official play. I don't even have an official play today. It's a lot of plays on the board. I didn't. There's not a play that I really like the best, the most. And I also put a little bit on the double double. You give me plus money for his double double. I took his 8.5 assists and I sprinkled a little bit on the double double. I hope this motherfucker don't sell, right? Other than that, oh, you know what I do? I do want here, um, and the other little half that I sprinkled was the 1.5 threes for Miles Turner, right? He's hit this number in 3 straight games. It's not I only put a little money on it, not a lot, man, not a lot. But I don't mind this spot for somebody like Pascal Siakam. At the same time, I don't know what this line is at. This line is at 10. Pacers favored by 10, right? So I want to know what the injury news is going to be like for Brooklyn Nets. Somebody like D'Angelo Russell can go out there and drop downs, but I just, it is what it is, man. I'm just keeping it moving on this one. The Los Angeles Clippers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? We got an over under of um, 214 and a half here, right? So Minnesota Timberwolves 2-point favorites in this spot. Um, I think there's value on with what the fuck is that boy's name? Kawhi Leonard out there. With Kawhi Leonard out there, I think there's definitely going to be value on James Harden assists, especially going forward. So you get 7.5 at plus money. The combo, the double double, you'll get for a plus 240. Um, I don't care how bad Kawhi Leonard looks or whatever the case may be, he's still out there, right? And he helps. He can help stretch out the offense. At one point, last game, his first game, he went 3 for 3 from three. He was 3 for 3. He ended up going 3 for 5. Just another offensive weapon between these guys. They need it because this guy, I don't know how the Clippers keep doing this shit, right? With defense, like they on paper they look terrible. In the beginning of the season, if you looked at that shit that they got on paper, you would be like, man, they about to get their ass whooped every fucking game. But Norman Powell been out. They freed Norman Powell. He been out there stroking it, and it is what it is, right? So, um, there's some value on the assist for him. Um, y'all ain't gonna like this, but I went back to the well. I went back to the well on Rudy Gobert's rebounds, man. I went back to the well, so I'll put that up there. Either he hit it or he don't. I just, he 50% to this number versus this team this year. Either he's gonna hit it or he's not, right? That's all I got to say about that. There's no rhyme reason, nothing like that, right? And that's the only play. I think I'm getting ready to take the assist though for James Harden. I think I'm getting ready to, sprinkle a little bit on that double double. He's just coming off another assist. I mean, a double digit assist game, and then you can get good plus money for 2 threes for Kawhi Leonard, right? Uh, Kawhi Leonard plus 150 for 2 threes. At some point in his career, he's gonna have to start stretching it out, which he was stretching it out, right? You could also get a decent parlay piece for 1 3 for him, right? 1 3 for him. Speaking of Kawhi Leonard, let's take a look. Minus 290 on the parlay piece. That's halfway to plus money if you put something else with it. Leonard, Kawhi. How you spell? Okay. 3 pointers made. So, this is his first game back this year, right? If I filter this just to 1 3, alternate lines, 1 3. Uh, 7 of his last 10 games, he's hit 1 3, right? So if you want to use that as a parlay piece, go ahead. His attempts coming from last year. This is the first only game he played this year. The rest of these were last year and whatever since before he got hurt. But there were some attempts there. I mean, six attempts, five, four, five. He took 5 attempts last his first game back. If you want to look at his last 20 games with all the attempts, his last 20 games, he's hit 1 3 in 16 of his last 20 games. So it's nothing better than catching a little mini wagon coming out the door and just, just betting on it, betting on it, betting on it. Because you hit this motherfucker several times, especially at a minus 150. I mean, a plus 150. I mean, man, you're gonna be okay. Then you ain't gonna worry about it. You ain't gonna have to worry about it. He is taking the shots. He is taking the shots. So not many shots, but and if you want to use one as a parlay piece, like I said, a minus 290 can really help out with a with a bankroll builder plus money something like that. So that's where we at with that, right? Um, Dallas Mavericks, Memphis Grizzlies, right? So um, we know there's no Kyrie, we know there's no Luca, right? So Dallas Mavericks are hmm, Memphis Grizzlies still the favorites. Oh, know about this one. We'll see though. Can Dinwiddie drive this motherfucking car? That's the thing, right? If he can, come out there and be a pretty decent point guard, I think they could win this game. They probably so the dogs are barking in this spot, man. The dogs are barking in this spot. Uh the dogs are barking in this spot. I'll give it to you. Let me see something here. To me, the dogs are barking because they're gonna be without. Let's see. This should be a good test for these motherfuckers. I mean, they're gonna be without John Morant. Bain is doubtful, right? So he's doubtful. Aldama, Kennard, Smart, Williams, whatever the case may be. Let me see. Scottie Pippen Jr., Edie. Mm, mm, mm. Laravia, Contar. I don't know, man. I didn't see Stranger Things with Memphis. Memphis going out there beating motherfuckers who they ain't got no business beating with nobody, but that's another story. I don't bet a lot of games for those purposes. But what we do know is Jaren Jackson Jr. will have all the usage in the world. That's one thing. So if you want to get to his points prop, be my guess. It's probably at 27, though. Maybe 26 and a half. What? Let's see. 27 and a half. Wow. As long as he keeps his hands to himself, because he's a fucking hack, right? But at the end of the day, um, I do, that's the first thing that popped to my mind. Scottie Pippen's assists, right? Scottie Pippen Jr. assists. But I mean, I can still get there. I can still get there. Or you can look at his points plus assists as well, right? So taking a look at, let's say the over assist, right? Um, and if I want to look at games without a player, let's say John Morant, Marcus Smart, and Desmond Bain, right? Um, hmm. Last 10 games, he's hit this number 3 times without those guys on the court, right? 20 games, 4 times without those guys on the court, right? So I'm like, dang, are they gonna need? They're gonna really need him to? Yeah, they're gonna need him to distribute. How much are they gonna need him to score? I mean, so his points line sitting at 13 and a half. Uh, without those guys there, Desmond Bain, John Morant, and Marcus Smart, his points prop, he's 7 to 10 to this number, right? So you're starting to get a little bit of daylight. He's probably going to have to take a couple extra shots in the absence of those guys. So you might want to look at his points plus assists or plus rebounds or points in general. And you could also take a look at his threes, right? So his 3 ball opens up at 1.5. Without these guys on the floor, Desmond Bain, John Morant, uh, Marcus Smart, apply that. Um, 10 in his last 10 games, he's 50% to his 1.5 threes. So 1.5 threes for him, you'll get that at what? Plus 128. Okay. Not saying he's gonna hit it, but even a garbage can gets a stink, right? So that's some plays that you can look at there. Jalen Wells, a few games ago, he went. I knew not to come behind that shit, but a few days ago he went 7-8 for three. Here's a guy who can get hot. Quentin Grimes can get hot. Spencer Dinwiddie can get hot. PJ Washington, it's in an okay spot for him. We'll see. Clay Thompson, meh, right? The assist, like I said, I had interest in Scottie Pippen assist at 6.5. Spencer Dinwiddie is an interesting case here because we know he's going to have to, facilitate the offense. Over 5.5 assists is not a real possibility. I didn't pull the triggers. I think I should pull the trigger, right? I think I should, but I didn't. So, and at this point, I'm probably gonna have to be looking at something on Prize Picks or maybe a 6.5, right, to get a better number for Spencer Dinwiddie. Um, last game, Quentin Grimes did go out there and have 6 assists, but I'm just throwing that out there. In the rebound category here, I took the over. It is what it is. I took the over 8.5 or 7.5. One of them, I took the over for Derek Lively's assists. I mean rebounds. Last time he faced this team, he had 17 and 11. So you will get in the combo section, you can get you can get a double double for him at plus 390. I put about $4 on that, just in case he hit that because I didn't want to be without that, right? So I did that, and Scottie Pippen Jr. can give you a double double. You can get that at plus 460. It's a lot. PJ Washington threes is something that you might want to take a look at too. Now, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a great defender, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to have to play both sides of the court for real. 1.5 threes is not a real possibility for somebody like PJ Washington. There are times where PJ Washington go out there and go 1 for 8 for three, but nobody's thinking about that. So those are some looks that I'm looking at there. Um, San Antonio, Chicago Bulls, my Chicago Bulls. This is weird. It's okay. So, hmm, y'all know the rebounds for Vucevic is a wagon. He said, "Hello, what a joke." Halliburton yesterday. I think Walker Kessler is the new Dennis Rodman of the NBA. That guy should always get picked on rebounds. Yeah, for sure. I always take him for his rebounds all the time, bro. I take him for the rebounds all the time, right? That's one of my that's one of those wagons for me. Yeah, Halliburton missed it on the hook, man. And I took Halliburton's again today. Hopefully he get there for us. Hopefully he get there for me. But it is what it is, right? Man, that Azar Thompson double double though, bro. We talked about Azar Thompson that game that day, and they gave him the start. I took that double double at plus 1,500, man. He got there for me, man. How about that? Ooh, and I had a couple. I had a couple nice bets that day. Long story short, but let's get back to where we were, right? So, um, yeah, I sprinkled on Vucevic rebounds. I sprinkled on his rebounds, bro. I sprinkled on them. It is what it is, right? Not an official play, but I sprinkled on them. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, right? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. And then no, it's just the way it goes, man. That's the way the game goes. Sometimes it happens, man. I love it when it happens though, because I be betting those 26 plus and 31 pluses, man. So the blowouts work in my favor. You get plus 1,000, plus 2,000, all the way up to plus 5,000 for them blowout bets if they hit. But Vucevic, I took the over 10.5 rebounds. Hopefully he get there. His double double was a minus 150 because that's what I was gonna take, but the double double was a minus 150. So I bit the bullet, took the 10.5 at a minus 108 or something like that. Uh, Victor Wembanyama 11.5 rebounds. Couldn't talk you off of that. He's hit this number 2 games versus the Joker. So I couldn't talk you off of that. And Chris Paul assists, right? My Chicago Bulls, they have been giving up the assists. They went through a patch that they wasn't giving up the assists, but at the end of the day, they right back in the fold, right? So taking a look at the last 4 weeks here, um, versus assists versus the point guard position. Chicago Bulls are number 6 at giving up assists. Over the course of the season, Chicago Bulls 17th, number 1 in giving up assists to the point guard position, and probably number 2 or 3 in giving up a potential assist, right, to the point guard position. So, but like I said, lately I have seen like what last game, let's see, last week here, Chicago Bulls mm, around the middle of the pack. Last 2 weeks, Chicago Bulls moving on up a little bit, but what it's doing is it's trending down just a little bit. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Somebody said that earlier. I can't figure out what it is. He said, "Can you level up your bit sound for a little bit? I need to open up my speakers and listen properly." Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I have to take a good dive into this microphone to see what's going on. I don't know what's going on with it right now, though, bro. Let me see something. I need to troubleshoot it. I don't know. I might have to reset it all the way over again and redo my sound. A couple people has been, saying that. Let me take a look here. Let me see. I might have to redo my sound all over again. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. So hopefully see though, bro. We'll see. I don't know what's going on with my chat. Okay, there you go. All right. So yeah. So if we're gonna get to it, you can get to it. Right now, his assist, and then um, his assist. So earlier, his assist was plus one, plus one something, man, like a plus 115. Now money has been coming in. Now it's at a minus 111. Uh, 10 assists, you'll probably get him at probably plus 120 for him. Chris Paul, if you just 135, if you just want to get there. But I don't know. Victor Wembanyama, whatever you want to do with him, man, whatever, right? I was considering doing a 3-point parlay, 2 threes for Vucevic and 2 threes and 3 threes for Wemby, but I backed out of it. So, but whatever you want to do with Wemby is be my guess. I'm not on too much from this Bulls game, truthfully. Not on too much. Just the usual, the usuals, right? So it is what it is right there. And Sacramento Kings and Miami Heat. So I didn't look over this game as much as I should have, but we got it over under 221 in this spot. My first glance was, hey, I'm gonna take Bam Adebayo's rebounds, right? But I like him, but I did not pull the trigger. I did not, right? 2 of his last 3 games versus Sabonis, he's gotten there. So that's a bright spot there. But this year, he hadn't gotten there versus Sabonis. So, but I still think he can get there. Truthfully, I think he can still get there. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. He hasn't hit double digit rebounds in 3 straight games. And then head to head versus this team, he's 2 for 3. This year that he played them, he only had 8 rebounds. How many fouls has he had? He's been out of foul trouble. Hmm. Rebound chances, right? 18 rebound chances, 8 rebounds. Hmm. And a 110 to 111. 110 to 111. But how about some news, right? So how about some information? Um, uh, point guards. They've been getting at this team. Let's see. Lately, right? So how about the last 6 weeks here? So the last 6 weeks, Toronto and Miami, the top two teams that have been giving up points to the point guard position. Toronto's given up almost 5 threes, and that's in the last. This is about half the season, last 6 weeks, right? Um, the assists, right? Last 6 weeks, Denver and Miami has been giving up the top two assists, yada yada yada, right? Last 3 weeks, Miami has given up the most assists, uh, right here to point guards. So point guards been acting bad, right? So it is what it is in the assist category as of late. So you'll get somebody like and then I don't have to filter it to the assists. Let me see. Let me filter it to just teams in general. Mm-mm. Okay. So uh, now I do like Tyler Hero's assist. And last game they got their ass blown out, right? So I took Tyler Hero's assist. That cashed. I also took Tyler Hero's threes. That didn't cash. I took Tyler Hero's points. That didn't cash. So they got their ass blew out. So that's what happens. But 5.5 assists, I couldn't talk you off this number. They need more offense coming from somewhere, right? Somewhere. They need more offense coming from somewhere. Need to get the status of damn, what's that boy name? Fox. We need the status of Fox, his status. And Malik Monk continues to kill, right? Malik Monk, uh, his assist prop is in play, regardless of who plays or not. I think he had an insurmountable about. I think he had a bunch of assists last night. Um, I fell asleep, but I did take his assist. But at the end of the day, um, he had 12 assists last night. He's had 6 assists or better in 4 straight games. Some books got his assists at 6.5. I definitely want to know where that's at. Caesars, DraftKings, BetMGM, and and Underdog. So you're getting an okay line right. It might as well be 6.5. I ain't see it as minus 146. If you want to use it as a parlay piece, I suggest you get it now. But 5.5 assists is not real possibilities. Don't know what it's going to look like on Prize Picks. Okay, um, so it is what it is. Um, McClendon says it's going to be a rebound assist day for me. I feel you. I feel you. It's a lot of rebounds and assist candidates all across the industry. I couldn't talk over that. I couldn't talk over that. And if you think they're going to keep Miami keep it close, you got to look at the 23 and a half for Miami. I mean you got to look at the 23 and a half and or his points went up to 24 and a half. Now that was quick. You got to look at the 20 his points and or his threes. Tyler Hero, right? So or you could combo it at points plus assists if you think he's going to ball out. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Terry Rozier needs to wake up. That 13 and a half points looks kind of sexy. Who knows, right? Who knows? Um, a lot of spots to look at, man. I'll go over. I'll do a quick brief go over how I'm thinking. Again, if I'm betting, if I don't bet now, I don't bet a lot of games, bro. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be watching this game for live betting purposes. Because if I just had to bet on this game, it would be Portland or nothing for me, and I'll take my L at that value, at that type of value, or that +6, right? This is a good same game parlay atmosphere where there's concentrated. It's going to be concentrated usage. We know where the usage is going to be coming from, all across the board. Do not take anybody for what they don't do. Usage bumps for somebody like uh, Tobias Harris. His you can see the significant usage bump, like 6 extra shots in his last 2 games. You know, from the absence of Jaden Ivey, they need him to step up. He needs to step up. Keep an eye out on Asar Thompson's sickness, whatever. Early sicknesses is not good. Most of the time, they always end up out. Another same game parlay atmosphere. Sticking to the usage, the highest usage players right here, and then Kevin Durant uh, and uh, and Booker been killing they rebounds and assists prop. Okay, I took the over 29 and a half points for I took the over 29 and a half points for Embiid here. It's a lot of plays in this Phoenix game. I think if you just not trying to be greedy and get you a plus 200 out of this whole game, I think you can do it. How you like Booker quickly, Halliburton, Giddy, and Middleton rebounds and assists? Um, if I'm looking at quickly, I'm probably looking at this single assist prop. You getting this single assist prop at 7.5 at plus money, or you can look at his points plus assist. That's how I was thinking about attacking quickly. Booker, I think you can go there, right? With him, with Beal and Nurkic going to the bench, I think you can go there on his individual rebound prop. Keep in mind, him and Durant been killing their rebounds and assist props, sitting at 9.5 and 10.5. Halliburton, Halliburton. I seen the individual rebound prop floating around here for Halliburton, so I haven't looked at him from the rebound and assist combo standpoint. But at the end of the day, I would have to look at that combo. But his assist is very well in play for me. So you know, I hope he don't hook me like he did last game. Middleton was a guy that I was liking to bet his rebounds and assists. I'm just pumping my brakes on that. I'm pumping my brakes on that. Giddy, I think this is an okay spot for him to hit rebounds and assists around 14, 13 and a half, 14 and a half, but I'm not, it wasn't on my radar. I'm not going there. It wasn't on my radar. Now, Orlando, I took Goga, right? I took his assist prop, and a 22 and a half for, even though Goga is a pretty good defender, 22 and a half, hey, for 22 and a half for Carlton Towns, I respect it if you want to go there. I respect it if you want to go there. And, you know, Wendell Carter, sometime in with that 8.5, and like I said, uh, um, 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 man, what's that boy name? Oh, shit, what's that point guard name? He can give you 50 points. Point probably up 15. He can give you 15 or he can give you 30. It just is what it is. Cole Anthony, right? He can give you 15 or he can give you 30. Milwaukee Bucks, Toronto Raptors. I really want to take a stab at quickly as assists. Then you're going to get plus money for 2.5 threes for him. Then you couple the fact that if you go back to that game, we just we just looked at the numbers. Both of these teams are terrible versus the poor guard position. Quickly is not the best defender. Um, Dame's not the best defender. Last time Dame synced quickly, he gave him 36. That was last year. And on top of that, um, both of these guys' assists are in play. Damn, it was something else I wanted to say. I mean, they got egos. You got egos. These players got egos. Quickly come out there busting my ass. If I'm Dame, I'm busting his ass right back. It just is what it is. Everything else here, I wanted to take the 9.5 rebounds for Podal, but I guess if I do, why not just take the double double? Haven't pulled the trigger. Um, and also the double double for Scotty Barnes is in play. in factor of his rebounds, and I'm leaning towards the under rebounds on. I mean, under assists on Scotty Barnes since quickly is back, right? So it is what it is. Keep an eye out on on RJ Barrett. Um, for value, just no. I took the assist for Halliburton. Don't get on me. Don't get on me. I took the assist for Halliburton. I like the 1.5 threes for win, lose or draw. I like the 1.5 threes for at minus 120 for uh damn Miles Turner. Either he gonna get there or not. He hit this number 3 straight games. We know it's a 3-point shooting lead. We know he can hit it. If he misses it, he misses it. Los Angeles Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, don't get mad at me. I took the over 9.5 rebounds for Rudy Gobert. You don't get that. You don't get that. I don't care. I took it. Straight bets. Always get your straights in. You know, it is what it is. Kawhi Leonard. Tremendous value on the 1.5 threes. You can get 1 3 for like a minus 270 for him. Between this year and last year, he's hit 1 3 in 16 of his last 20 games. Right? He started the game off yesterday at 3 for 5, 3 for 3 from three. Right? So coming off an injury, not wanting to be aggressive, that's the easy way out. Take the three. That's the easy way out. Two threes from him, probably around plus 150. You want to get to it. You want to get to it. You want to take a stab at it. You want to take a stab at it. It is what it is. Um, and then with him being on the court, I just can't overlook the value in the 7.5 assists for Harden at plus money, and you'll get a double double for Harden at plus two something. A lot of stuff that you can look at in this Memphis Grizzlies game. The 1.5 threes are probably plus 130 for Scottie Pippen, right? Um, in the absence of the guy, people that's out today, Scottie Pippen probably hit his points prop 7 of his last 10 games. I think 6 of his last 10 or 7 of his last 10, he went over 1.5 3 pointers. And one of those games, he went over he hit 3 threes, one of those 2 of those games. I wanted to really take a look at his assists, but I really want to take a look at his assists. But with so many guys out, he's still going to need to put up some points. You can look at his points plus assists as well, and his individual threes. I took the over rebounds for uh, for Derek Lively. Last time these two teams played, he had 11 and 17. I sprinkled on the double double like a plus 440. He don't get there. He don't get there. If he get there, that's a nice return on investment. Um, um, as a whole, the Dallas Mavericks team, I think there's plenty dogs are barking, and despite how good Memphis Grizzlies has been without the usual suspects, the dogs still got to be barking here at plus 160. There's so many people that's in play. PJ Washington, all of that shit, right? All these guys are in play. Spencer Dinwiddie's assist is at a minus 130. I might have to, if I'm taking his assist, I might have to go up to 6.5. But his 5.5 is in play as a parlay piece, if you ask me. Threes, McBride's and all that shit. All these motherfuckers in play, right? We'll see what's gonna happen, man. I think the dogs are barking here as well. Truth be told, I think the dogs are barking here as well. Grimes. I said McBride. I meant Grimes. Grimes will go out there and give you 4 threes and you ain't even paying attention. He also had six assists last game, but I'm not trying to point that out because I don't want nobody chasing that. But at the end of the day, minutes equal opportunities, and Grimes, these guys will be out there. These guys will be out there. So shout out to you for that. Um, Tyler Hero assists. I'm really, really, really thinking about getting there. So a strong lean towards the over. I'm about to get to that right now. Um, the Bulls. Oh, I just talked about these teams though. The Bulls, like I said, I took the bait. I took the 10.5 rebounds for Vucevic. Get there or not, it is what it is, right? Um, Chris Paul assist prop. It didn't jump to me, man. Even though the numbers support it. It just didn't jump to me. Y'all know me. Y'all been following my streams a lot. Did I bet it? Yeah. If I didn't, yeah, I got it at plus money. That's what I was saying. So yeah, and then I'll go check. If I didn't, lock it in, then I'm gonna lock it in, right? 8.5 assists. The 3 points, I might take the 2 threes and the 3 threes for Vucevic and Wemby. You're gonna get plus money. You'll get plus money there, right? And then not my favorite. I just don't, a lot of live betting situations for me today. I'm already, I'm beyond disciplined for sure. Probably at work, losing money on parlays. That's all. But probably gonna do about 3 or 4 of them. Never know. But live betting is gonna be major. In this game here, like I said, I wanted to take the assist for the rebounds for Bam. Scared. I just take a look at his potentials. He had 8 rebounds on 18 potentials. He's hit his rebound prop in 2 of his last 3 games versus Sabonis. I don't mind targeting anybody versus Sabonis for rebounds as long as they are a prominent rebounder. So I'm here to tell you that Bam rebounds are in play. You got to get him though. Sabonis is a bad motherfucker, boy. That's a bad motherfucker. That is a bad motherfucker. Now the assist prop here, um, I don't know if I jumped on that 5.5 assists last night. I don't know, but like I showed you guys, point guard's been dropping dimes on this team, and you want to keep an eye out for Fox. Malik Monk coming off a 12 assist game, so I'm just keeping it funky with you guys, man. His assist prop is in play, right along with Tyler Hero's assist prop on play. In play, Tyler Hero, you could look at his points. If you think that the Miami Heat keep this game going, you got to look at keep this game close. You got to look at Hero's points. You got to look at his threes, man. You got to look at both of them. I wouldn't I wouldn't parlay up his threes and his points. I wouldn't do that. I don't like that correlation because he can go out there give you he can miss his threes but still hit his points. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, that's where I'm at right now. Um, take what you like, leave what you don't. I'm gonna take an L today or what? Some of the plays I did sprinkle on was Embiid points. I took Carter points. I don't advise this. Goga Batadze assists. Um, Halliburton, no, Goga Batadze rebounds. Halliburton assists. Gobert rebounds. Vucevic rebounds. Monk 5.5 assists. It's going to be a parlay piece. If I didn't take it already, I might have took it last night. Uh, Tyler Hero 5.5 assists, and there's going to be more plays, right? There's going to be more plays. If we consider a nice pick, the Hero assist, maybe we can combine Miami player for points also. I mean, uh, I mean, um, let me pull up another. Let me pull up another. Let's see. I mean, if you just want to get to, let's see. I don't know what you're trying to get to. If you're trying to get to something like plus money or something like that, then I mean, Duncan Robinson. You thinking Duncan Robinson? Yeah, no, I don't understand how you mean it, lunatic. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do. You trying to get to plus money? Trying to do a parlay? I don't know. Duncan Robinson. I got some love for Duncan Robinson, but I'm more on the. This is who they need to get going, right? They need Terry Rozier. They need him bad, right? They need him to get it cracking, right? They need Terry Rozier to get busy. And then I was looking at Terry Rozier assist prop at 3.5. It's enticing. It's enticing, right? And then we could take a look at the minutes, right? Like Terry Rozier can be an interesting play because I've been known to play Terry Rozier's rebounds plus assists at random, man. But he's been getting blackballed, sent to the bench, and all that shit, right? But in the absence of going forward, they got to figure out how to get Terry Rozier going if they're going to be without Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? So taking a look at Terry Rozier, um, prior to that, he just had 7 assists, right? Then he comes out here with 0 assists versus these guys. He only played 18 minutes though, so I can't be having that. I can't be having that. Why, right? How many fouls did he have? One, right? No, I can't be having that. What did he? I can't go for that, man. I'll be having a heart attack. The motherfucker ain't went out there and get my points. Two of his last 3 games, he's hit that number at 13 and a half. That's his point mark. But right now, somewhere they got it at 14 and a half. What about the 3-point attempt for him? That's enough to get you two. The only thing about it, his ass been broke, right? Oh my God, he's made more than 1 3 only 2 of his last 10 games. One day he gonna come out there and start hitting threes with tears coming out his eyes, right? But right now, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. We know what happened to the old Terry Rozier. I mean, he's a volume shooter though. He ain't never been that pure guy. He's a volume shooter. So right now for Terry Rozier, 1.5 threes minus 162, 3 threes for Terry Rozier plus 190. His assist prop sitting at 3.5. Prior his last game he just had 7 assists, 6 assists for Terry Rozier plus 490. Right. So it is what it is. That's who I think McClendon. That's who I think needs to. They need to get him going. No, I just think that we need to add a Miami player points prop. Otherwise, to who Hero give the assist. Oh well, 6 assists. Just him being on just him being him can draw. You know. Well, first of all, this is straights, right? And it's not parlays. It's not parlays. So let's get that down, right? From a usage standpoint, the top 2 usage guys are going to be Bam and it's going to be Hero. Right now, what they struggling with getting everybody else involved and getting everybody else to score some points. That's why they've been getting their ass blew out here and there, right? So that's what you got to watch out for, right? Only thing I can say here is Sacramento coming off a back to back. Miami ain't, right? I don't know how Sacramento blew them out last night. I don't know how, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I really think Monk and or Tyler Hero are going to hit their assist props. If not one, both, right? 6 assists is, I mean, you can get 6 assists without anybody else going crazy. It's a lot of guys over there. I guess it's a lot of guys over there that just, I don't know, man. Probably can't get their shots. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. If we was to do, how about a parlay on the books, right? If we was to do a parlay, what would we come up with? I got 10 more minutes. Let's see. I gotta get ready to go to work in a minute. I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. But I will. I will do one. I was supposed to do one. What was that? Yesterday, but I didn't because news came out. Let me check some news right now while we at it. Luke Kennard questionable. Azar Thompson somehow he's questionable now. He was doubtful. He's questionable. No, 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 no. No, he's questionable. Right. Luke Kennard is questionable. Luke Kennard, you keep an eye on Luke Kennard because he got a flamethrower. He got a flamethrower. If he get hot from beyond the arc, man, he can give you 5 quick 3s. Um, hmm, 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 hmm. I will get one out. I'm gonna try to get one out, man. If um, if you guys are sub to my YouTube channel or you on my Facebook or my Twitter or something like that, like if I do a YouTube short or something like that, then it'll be on there, right? It'll be on there. The parlays, I'm gonna do 2 of them, right? I'm gonna do 2 of them. Uh, they'll be on there, right? but you gotta have the notifications on. Gotta have the notifications on, right? If notifications ain't on, then you ain't gonna see it. Um, or even in the community section. But it seems like a lot of people don't get notified when I post in that community section. Because if you could sometimes you can come over here and catch my plays too. But I don't know if a lot of people get notified on that community section. But this is the community section right here on YouTube, right? So, man, Eddie is in play. Eddie is in play. Two big guys down there. It's gonna be interesting, right? Him and the young boy from Dallas. It's gonna be interesting, man. But yeah, this is the community section here, right? This was the other day. I had an okay day the other day, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you can catch, if I can get some people, 'cause I don't know if you get notified, man. I don't know if you get notified when I put these plays over here. Some people do though. Some people do. I don't know about or maybe some people don't have their notifications on. But like I said, right now I'm streaming. I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right now. Right, live. We all live right now on Facebook Live, and Facebook and Twitter, I'm probably going to start adding TikTok too. But it is what it is, right? But when I do this little parlay or something, I probably got another hour and a half before I leave out for work. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to post it. The thing about that is right now I don't have no official play, right? Official. When I say official, those are the plays. Those are my top two plays or some shit like that. I don't have no officials right now. Nothing, no officials right now. That's interesting, but I guess. Um, Real quick, take a look at tomorrow. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It's always important to look ahead, right? So you know. Houston Rockets, Washington Wizards, Phoenix and Charlotte, Lakers and Dallas. Mm, Lakers and Dallas, huh? Maybe Kyrie might get up for that one. Um, Minnesota and the Pelicans, Utah and Atlanta. Ooh, Miami and Golden State, Boston and the Nuggets. Okay, so game's starting to look a little juicy, man. Straight up. But let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all for sliding, man. I appreciate y'all for sliding. Let me get out of here, bro. Let me get out of here. Good luck to everybody, man. Good luck to everybody.